This video is about COVID-19 immunization. COVID-19 and immune system. The immune system of our body is made of numerous cells that each have their individual functions to help protect the body against any foreign particles or harmful pathogens, like viruses or bacteria. These immune cells are also referred to as white blood cells, and can be further divided into 3 or more types, depending on their unique defense functions: b-lymphocytes, t-lymphocytes, and macrophages. 1. B-lymphocytes. The B-lymphocytes have an important function of producing antibodies that attack the pathogens in order to destroy or inactivate them, so that they can no longer replicate in the body and cause infection. 2. T-lymphocytes. What distinguishes B-lymphocytes from the T-lymphocytes is that the T-lymphocytes themselves attack the cell that has already been infected by the pathogen, instead of producing antibodies to perform their defensive functions, and in turn help prevent the further spread of infection in the body. 3. Macrophages. The macrophages are the first cells to attack a foreign body or a harmful pathogen. They do this by swallowing up the pathogen in whole, or even the cell which has been infected by the pathogen, and the only thing they leave intact is the antigen of the pathogen. Doing that, it can be recognized by the antibodies and destroyed. Hence, when a pathogen like the coronavirus first enters the body requires some time to produce all the necessary cells against the virus, and for them to then exert their action on the infected cells and the pathogen itself. This process may take days to several weeks, which is mostly the period one experiences symptoms of the disease. However, after the infection has been removed from the body via the white blood cells, a few are left behind, called the memory cells. These memory cells remember the infection if it enters the body sometime later again, and due to their presence already in the blood, a much quicker and effective action may be taken against the virus this time. However, studies are still being carried out on the COVID-19 immunity and just how effective these memory cells are at protecting someone from a COVID-19 infection, which occurs for the second time. How the COVID-19 vaccines works. The purpose of the COVID-19 vaccine is to provide you immunity against the virus and prevent you from getting infected with it. Even though there are different kinds of vaccines, some which contain live viruses, some with inactivated viruses, but the purpose of all remains the same: to provide your body with enough memory T and B lymphocytes to fight against the virus if you ever come in contact with it. However, as discussed earlier, it takes the body a little time to develop the memory T lymphocytes. And if an individual was to get infected immediately after getting the vaccine, it just means that the vaccine was not yet able to provide the necessary cells in the body that were required to protect the body against the virus. Moreover, the vaccination may also cause certain symptoms, like a fever, as the body's building up the required immunity for the virus internally, and the symptoms go away just as the immunity is developed. Types of COVID-19 vaccines. Even though there can be numerous forms of a vaccine with the same purpose, to provide the body with the immunity it requires against a certain pathogen, there are currently 3 available vaccines for the new COVID-19 infection. These include the mRNA vaccines, the protein subunit vaccines, and the vector vaccines. 1. Messenger RNA vaccines mRNA. The mRNA vaccines contain the messenger RNA of the COVID-19 virus, which instructs our cells to build up a specific protein that is exclusive to the particular virus. When our cells make numerous copies of the protein, it causes the white blood cells to recognize it and start active immune cells against it. Hence by the activation of T and B lymphocytes. Not only are these proteins destroyed, but immunity is also developed against the specific virus. 2. The protein subunit vaccines. As the name suggests, this type of vaccine contains pieces of proteins from the virus instead of introducing the entire virus into the body. As soon as it is introduced in the blood, our immune system identifies these due to the specific antigen attached to them, and starts making up the necessary cells to destroy them, due to the formation of the memory cells. As a result of this process, if the virus were to infect our body again, the immune system will immediately fight it off and prevent infection. 3. Vector vaccines. A vector vaccine is when an attenuated virus is manipulated in the laboratory and genetic materials from another virus, like the COVID-19 virus, is added to it. This will allow fewer chances of infection due to the weakened state of the virus, but at the same time, provide the body with the necessary material to produce immune cells to fight it off. Hence, in this case, the genetic material of the COVID-19 virus, which is inserted into the weakened virus, will give instruction to our cells to produce certain proteins, which will, in turn, cause an immune response from the body. So the next time the virus was to infect us again, the body will immediately recognize it and eliminate it from the body. The currently available vaccines. 1. Moderna COVID-19 vaccine. The Moderna COVID-19 vaccine is a messenger RNA vaccine by nature, and is introduced by the company Moderna and NIAID's Vaccine Research Center. Currently, the Moderna vaccine for the COVID-19 virus is authorized by the FDA to only be used under emergency circumstances, and provides active immunity against the SARS-CoV-2 virus for adults over the age of 18 years. 2. Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine. The COVID-19 vaccine, which was developed by Pfizer, is an effective vaccine, and is being used vastly due to its 95% effectiveness against SARS-CoV-2. After the administration of the vaccine, the immunity for the virus is attained after almost 28 days, as this is when the body has prepared the adequate immune cells it requires to develop the immunity. Numerous studies have already been conducted to investigate the effectiveness of this vaccine, and it was seen that the results remain the same across different ages, races, genders, and other demographics. Note: this information is for education and reference only. It is not meant to replace the informed advice of your doctor. If you believe that you have a health problem, please consult your doctor or health care provider. Do not resort to self-help. Here ends this video on COVID-19 immunization. Don't forget to check out the other COVID-19 videos on this channel. We hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. If you found this valuable, like, comment, share, and subscribe to receive alerts when we produce these types of videos in the future. Subscription to a YouTube channel is totally free. We hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.